Hey everyone, and welcome to our Mentor Monday today. I'm Sylves from Valley Noble,
And I'm Charlene.
and we're happy to have you this morning. It's our very first morning live, so we are looking a little bit worse for wear, I guess. But we thought mornings would be a great time to jump in and get our day started. I'm just going to welcome everyone who's joining us today from wherever you are in the world. If this is your first time joining Valley Noble, we are a educational consultancy business, and what we do is we prepare students to study in Australia.
Yeah. So that's whether, like helping them with studies, study tips, well-being tips, um, any way that we can make that transition for international students a lot simpler and easier. And so that's what we're here to offer to international students who are studying here in Australia. Just with what Sylves has said, we will be starting at 6 every morning. Today, unfortunately, we just had some minor technical difficulties, but from tomorrow onwards, we'll be live streaming from 6 a.m.
Yes, and as you can tell, technology that it's a hit and miss sometimes, so we apologize for the late start. But we're going to get into, so every day is going to be different topics that we talk about specifically to students, but especially for international students. So today's topic, we're going to go over a couple of tips around mentoring. So Mentor Monday today, things like from homesickness to looking at different cultures when you're coming to Australia to academic support. So we're going to jump in for a few, and if you have any comments on, what kind of mentors worked for you or helped you, put them in the comments below. So Shah, should I get started?
Yeah, we'll get
Alrighty,
started.
so we've got 10 here. I'll take 5. So the first 5 that I've got for you guys is academic guidance. So that's really important to having a good academic guide when you come to uni, and especially before you get here, somebody that you can sort of work with to show you what's expected in your studies, to help you with that academic support. So that will be Shah and I, as well as Apuni in the team, and to understand those different course requirements. That's really important, especially when you've just joined your study semester. Those are called course sessions. So it's really important to, excuse me, my voice. It's important to have somebody that can help you get through your semesters with that academic support. A different one is cultural integration. And so most of you will be coming from different cultures, different backgrounds, which is awesome. We love that diversity. And Shah and I also love meeting different cultures and new people. But it's really important to have cultural advice when you're coming here, whether it's for Australia, because Australia has its own type of culture, but within Australia, we have a whole bunch of different other cultures. So it's really important to, and I better not forget to mention the Indigenous culture, which is the Indigenous Australians. So it's important to learn those different cultures. I come from a Māori or New Zealand background. And Shah, what about you?
I'm Samoan, born and raised in New Zealand. Yeah.
Awesome. And so we have different cultures as well. And so it's important, I guess, to learn from different people, those cultural, I guess, ways that people do things. My dog's been a bit of a sook, if you can hear him, sorry. Language improvement is our next tip, and this is so important for those of you who have English as your second background, as your second language, sorry. It's important to find people that will help you learn your English, help you study different ways of conversation, English conversation. One of the best things that you can do is actually find somebody who is English speaking who will help you to not manage, but help you with that English conversation. And I have missed some. Oh no, one more again. So I've got social networking. So a mentor that can help you to introduce you to other people. So it's really important. I know when you come to a different country, you tend to stick with your own families, your own people, somebody that shares your culture. But it's also important to meet other cultures and different people from different countries, just so you can get a mix, so you can just have a great diversity in friends, and you can learn a whole lot of different things. My final tip here is career guidance. So I think this is really important, not only when you finish and you graduate from university, but while you're studying here, you will be looking to work. So it may be quick jobs like Uber or administration in different companies, or it may be something that you can use to further your education, something that's going to help you down the track. But yeah, career guidance is important. So we're going to show you also how to set up your resumes for jobs here in Australia, what kind of things that your employers may be looking for. And so, yeah, we'll dive deeper into different tips, like the tips that I've explained there, because each one is a bigger, I guess, a bigger topic for itself. And I think I need to stop talking, Shah. I haven't let you have a go. So what about you? What have you got for us?
Yeah, so in addition to what Sylves has already shared, you know, mentors, they can help with study skill development. So, you know, whether it's giving advice on effective study strategies or how to manage your time and, you know, how to develop your skills in exam or test taking. We kind of touched a little bit about that yesterday with Study Sunday. And so, like Sylv said, we'll go into greater detail with each of these tips in a later date. There's also conflict resolution, especially being with international students and coming to a completely different country. Sometimes we need assistance to navigate and resolve conflicts or, you know, challenges that might come up or that we face during our time and studying abroad and the experience. So it's always nice to have some sort of mentor that can walk you through that if ever needed. As well as, you know, with wellness support, it's as mentors, they can help promote the well-being of an international student. So whether that is by encouraging, you know, students to live a healthy lifestyle and make sure that they're managing their stress um, effectively, because you know, being an international student and as well as working jobs to get you through studying, that can be quite overwhelming, along with being homesick and trying to get to live, you know, living in a new country and understanding their way of life. Mentors can also help in that area with self-care practices and what you should do to look after yourself while you are an international student here in Australia. Um, Mentors can also help with personal development. So whether that's, you know, offering guidance on personal growth, how to improve yourself, so empowering students to achieve, you know, your personal goals, and so that's usually something that a mentor can help out with. And then our last tip is, you know, building confidence, which I think is really important. Mentors can help provide encouragement and support with international students so that they can build confidence in their abilities and aspirations. And so I think that's, all we have. Well, that's all I have with our
No, those are
Mentor
great
Monday
tips.
tips. But I think they're all very important tips, even the ones that
Yeah.
Syl's touched on. And you don't necessarily need um, like a different mentor for each of these tips.
Yeah,
You
for
can find
sure.
all of this in one or two people or
Yes.
three. But that's usually what a mentor does is they're there to support you, there to help you and encourage you. And, whether you find those mentors in us, Sylvs, Puni, or myself, that's great. And if there are other people, whether they're professors or um, other people that you come across that you've networked with and they become mentors, that's an added bonus as well. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, and I think it's really, if you can find those mentors in that few, it really is, it's a whole lot easier than trying to look for someone else,
Mm.
all over the place. But yeah, those are really, that was just a really quick brush over the surface because I know there's so many more things that we can go into. But I guess over the next few weeks, we will be touching on, well, actually not touching, but going deeper into each of those areas that we talked about. But today was definitely just a really quick catch up, our first morning live. And yes, tomorrow we will be a bit on the ball.
We're at
um,
6.
and yeah, so don't forget, if there's any questions you have, please drop them in the comments. Let Shah and I know, as well as Puni, if you have any questions, concerns, or you have any friends that have questions or concerns, please let them know as well. But we will catch up with you very shortly, and we will see you again tomorrow at 6.
We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good day.
Thanks. Have a good day, Shah. We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.